Hi everybody and welcome. This is Chuck Boulay and that's me in the picture in the lower left hand corner of your screen right there. Today I'm doing a video review on a product called the Membership Manifesto by John Racine, and before we go any further, I do want you to know that I'm not trying to sell you the Membership Manifesto, so just put your money away and put your wallet back in your pocket or purse right now. That's not what I'm here for. If you've never seen one of my videos before, about 3 years ago I lost my job after 20 years due to the poor economy, just like a lot of people. When that happened, I decided I never wanted to be at the mercy of someone else's mood and whims, and I decided it was time to go into business for myself, and the best place I know to do that is on the internet. But anybody who's tried to do that knows how hard it can be to figure out how to make money online. I spent an embarrassing amount of money, literally tens of thousands of dollars, on every kind of business in a box, online course and product launch, multi-level marketing plan, and I even hired an online coach for over $10,000 and never made a dime from any of it. I'm telling you this just so you know that I'm not an online guru. I'm a normal everyday guy just like many of you. I've made a lot of mistakes and I know how frustrating it can be when you're inundated with ads and emails for the latest, greatest way to make money online from home and you have no one or nowhere to turn to for advice. But after a while, I found that if I just use my common sense and keep in mind that most of the stuff being sold today are either really bad fits for people in their particular personal talents, some of them underdeliver on their promises, and others are just repackaged old products, and yeah, maybe still others are just out and out scams, I can save myself a lot of time, money, and aggravation, and suddenly my online business took off and I finally started seeing some really great success. I'm not saying that the Membership Manifesto is a scam or a bad fit for anyone, not at all. But you do need to know a little bit about what you're getting into right up front so you can make an informed decision and you don't end up throwing your money away at yet another product that leads you down a long dark road that just doesn't work out for you and you find yourself at yet another dead end, all that much more broke and losing all of that precious time. So, what is the Membership Manifesto? Well, the Membership Manifesto is a new program developed by master marketer John Racine that'll teach you step by step how to build and maintain a secure and profitable membership site from which to sell your product or offer. The initial price for Membership Manifesto will be between $5.95 and $9.95, depending on how quickly you buy it after it's first introduced. And that sounds like a very reasonable price, but that price is only the beginning because they're what they call upsells that you'll be pressured to buy once you've paid that initial price. An upsell is a very common sales tactic used with these online products when the developer doesn't want to tell you the full price of the product at the very beginning. They break the product into several pieces, all of which you really do need in order for the product to work as well as it's initially advertised, and sell you each piece one at a time until you've spent far more money than you ever intended to spend to begin with, and the product ends up costing you 3 or 4 times what you thought it would. The third and final upsell in this product actually even has a downsell, and a downsell is a hidden reduced price that the developer doesn't really want you to know about. If you click off that upsell, if you initially refuse it, you'll actually be offered a lower price for that additional product. Why do developers do this, sell their products using upsells and downsells? Because they know they've already got you in that psychological buying mode, and you know that you really do have to buy all of the upsells in order for the product to work nearly as well as advertised, and they use those downsells because they know that half is better than nothing. I lost a lot of money to downselling in the beginning, and it really makes me feel bad for anyone who doesn't know how often developers use them, and those people can't prepare for them and take advantage of that reduced price. Just think of all the money people waste because they aren't aware about the practice of downselling. And don't forget that this is going to be a membership product, and those charges are going to be recurring each and every month, and you have to ask yourself, do I really want to maintain a membership site which will involve first the development of a product, the online marketing skills to sell that product on a wide scale, and almost never-ending constant customer service to your members? Did you know that there are as many as 3 or 4 of these online products that come out for sale every single day? That's between 400 and 600 a year, and they all have two things in common. They all claim that if you only buy their product, you'll finally unlock the secret to online wealth and income, and number two, they all cost you money to get a hold of. So if you're still looking for a product or program that will finally bring it all together for you in easy to understand, bite-sized pieces, and give you all the tools you need to set up your business so that you can finally achieve financial independence and get you making the money from home that you deserve, believe me, I completely understand, and I want you to know that there are good ways to learn how to make money online, even in your part-time if you want, and for free. Yes, you heard me right. I said free. So there's no need to get your money out. You don't need it. And here's the real big surprise. I don't want it. What I want to share with you right now is a program that I've been having tremendous success with. It's called Instant Payday Network. And yes, it really is free. And I know right about now, you're probably saying, come on, Chuck. Now you're just trying to sell me into your program, just like everybody else does. But I'm going to tell you that no, I'm not selling you anything. I am trying to tell you about this phenomenal opportunity, but I'm not selling you anything because what I want to tell you about costs $0 and 0 cents. Instant Payday Network is free. Unlike all of the other programs out there that come out on a daily basis, this program is free now and in the future. It's not $27, it's not $297, so I'm not here to sell you anything. Now, what happens with Instant Payday is very simple. You get paid $50 plus new residual passive income bonuses whenever anyone comes into Instant Payday and completes the free program. The system was created by a guy by the name of Jeff Buchanan, and you can see his pictures right there. He's an ordinary person just like you and me. I've met him, I know him, and he's a really good guy with a lot of integrity, and best of all, he's very, very smart. Jeff's system, the way he set it up, he actually has no buy-in fees or upfront costs whatsoever. There are no website fees, no maintenance fees, and there are no hidden fees later on. There are no upsells after you get in. Once you're in, it's still free. You don't need to learn how to set up a website, how to blog, how to do SEO. You don't need to know how to do any of that stuff, folks. It's really that simple. Now, I do want to put your mind at rest about a few things. Instant Payday is not an MLM, although they do now offer very generous multi-level passive income bonuses from your downline, bonuses that are paid daily without you doing a thing to earn them. You don't have to bug your friends and family like you would say with Amway or Avon or Nutrisystem or all of those other companies that we're also inundated with and pressured to sell for. There's no cold calling. You never have to pick up a telephone and call some unsuspecting stranger that you've never met off a list that maybe you had to buy, and you certainly don't ever have to go out and see anyone face to face, ever. And there's no product or inventory to ship. So, what do you get with the Instant Payday Network, ladies and gentlemen? Well, you get a free, complete turnkey marketing system, and that marketing system includes your choice of not one, but four complete free capture pages. And each one of those capture pages has a tested 35 to 50% conversion rate, with no website hosting fees either. And if you wanted to have one of these tested capture pages designed, built, and tested for you by a professional so that it was as effective as the one Jeff gives us for free, that'd cost you about $200 a year. You get a free complete automated sales funnel. You get a free email autoresponder. And if you had to purchase that on your own, that by itself would cost you as much as $50 or $60 a month if you went with a company like Aweber or Constant Contact or any one of the hundreds of companies out there that you'd have to spend all that time researching in order to evaluate which one was best for you. Not to mention how long it would take you to learn to set it up and make it run as effectively and efficiently as this one. But Jeff's already done all that, and he provides it to you for free. And he's written all of the product introductory emails, all of the follow-up marketing emails, and he's put them in that autoresponder so that they're all sent out automatically at the appropriate intervals. You don't even have to write an email with the Instant Payday system. And you get all of the free training and mentoring you need to start making money right now. Jeff does tons of video, audio, and written training here himself, and he's not going to charge a dime for any of that either. In addition, you're going to get personal access to me. I'll mentor you personally by helping you with your training, and I'll coach you, and that's because I built a really great team, and I want my people to succeed. Once you sign up and qualify for the Instant Payday Network system, I give you not only my personal email address, but my phone number as well, so you're not just left out there twisting in the wind and having to fend totally for yourself. And I can assure you that I'm not going to charge you anything for all of this personal help. And why not? Because that's what people in Instant Payday did for me, and I'm grateful for everything Instant Payday has done for me, and I know that I'm not a success unless you're a success. And oh yeah, did I mention that it's 100% free to get started? You can even do this in your part-time if you'd like. I'm personally making over $5,000 a month with Instant Payday after only a few short months in the program, and I personally know people making $10,000 to $20,000 a month with the Instant Payday system. And that's what really makes Instant Payday stand alone from the other programs out there, because it costs nothing to join to get started. Zip, nada, zilch, and you get paid $20 to $50 plus residual bonuses of up to 15% for each person that signs up for free offers. The other great thing about Instant Payday Network is that you're paid your money from multi-million dollar corporations. This is all part of their huge advertising budgets that they've already allocated and set money aside for just this kind of advertising. And that means you don't have to rely on any average anonymous internet product developer to put his hand into his pocket and give you money whenever he remembers or thinks about it. And this type of compensation system means that you get paid daily with the Instant Payday Network system. I get paid every day with Instant Payday. So I guess the question I have for you at this point is, why would you spend your hard-earned money and precious time for any other online product when you could actually do Instant Payday for free? Sometimes making money can be simple. I don't think we have to overanalyze this one too much. If you know of any other program online that's free to get started, a program that has the potential to make you as much as $10,000 to $20,000 a month, I'd encourage you to go for it and embrace it, my friend. On the other hand, if you can't find a program like that online, you just found one. You don't need to pull out your wallet and spend money on yet another expensive product with untested, untried, or unsure promises. You have an opportunity right here to get started finally making some real money online. You can start making money within 24 to 48 hours, and all you have to do is click the link right below this video. Right below my video, there's a link on the left-hand side in the video description box. You won't be disappointed. So go ahead and click one of the links there right below this video. There's one right below the like symbol, that thumbs up symbol YouTube gives you. You want to look for the link that says dignityrestore.com, because that's what I want you to do. I want you to restore your dignity and start making money online the way you deserve. Get into and work the Instant Payday program. You won't regret it, I promise. So go ahead and click the link. Give yourself a break. Click the link below, and I'll see you on the inside.